What's going on, guys? Previse here. Welcome to another Roblox scripting tutorial. So what I'm gonna be scripting right now is a start button. So once you press begin or start, which there's gonna be a GUI in the center of your screen, then the game starts. Then you can actually move your character around. So that's what we're gonna be doing. So, but if it shows begin or start, whatever you want it to say, then our character cannot move at all. But if we press it, then we can move our character. So yeah, let's start off with that. So go to View, press on Explorer, Properties, and Output. Output is optional, but okay. Right click on Starter GUI, Insert Object. Let's insert a Screen GUI or GUI, whatever you call it. I call it GUI. And then let's go with a text button. And then in the text button, let's insert a. Let's do local script. Local script. So let's position this text button. So the size is good. I like the size like that. That's alright. And just do this 0.5. 0.5. Thanks to Alvin Blocks, which I subscribe to him on YouTube. I have never known, I really never known how to center a GUI, but thanks for his video, I know how to center a GUI now, like perfectly in the middle. So, yeah. And then 25. So that's perfectly centered. Yeah. Alright. So we can leave the name text button. Now let's open up the oh no. Let's change this to start. The text can be whatever you want. I think I might actually keep this script in my game and not take it out like I usually do with all the other scripts I make. I might actually just keep it in this game. And actually I want to make the text white. Let's put the text stroke on, keep it black, and then change the background color to green. And let's make this 2. Border color, let's make it like a darker green, a little darker. Okay. Um, let's go 4. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. So, let's let's do this. So first off, let's make a variable called PLR, which is going to stand for player. Player equals game.players.localPlayer. So that gets the player. That variable gets the player. So, first off, let's do this. So if we click the GUI, or if we click the text button, which is this, then then it goes away. Let's start off with that first. So let's make a function where we click. So script.parent dot mouse button one click. So there's a few mouse button one. Okay. So all these events right here, these are all you can try them out if you want. They're almost the same thing, but clicking is whenever you fully clicked, down is whenever you press down on the mouse, and up is whenever you let go of the mouse. Then the event happens. And then the difference between the ones right here and the twos is the ones are the left side of the mouse, and the twos are the right side of the mouse. So like ones are usually normal, but twos I don't know. But you pick whatever you want. One down, connect function. So if you're wondering what script.parent is, that is so we're inside the script. That's what this means. We're inside the script. And then the parent of the script is right here. So now we're inside of the button, and there's some called mouse button one down. So whenever we click, then the function happens. So if we click, then we want script.parent. So we're inside the script, then the parent, which is right here. dot visible equals false. So what is visible? Well, script.parent leads us into the text button, and then dot visible is a property, which is right here. No, right here, yeah. Which is right here. So if it's true, which is that has the check mark, then we can see it. If it's false, we cannot see it. So if we click, then we cannot see it. But we're gonna keep that checked. Okay, let's test that out. Click, and it goes. Now these errors are not for the game. These are just, I don't know, HTTP stuff. I don't know what that is. Alright. Okay. So, now let's actually use this player variable. So if we click, then player, so we're inside the player. Now we need to get to the player's GUI. So player.player GUI dot, let's rename this. Just put start. This. Well, so my headset went off. So if you name this start, then you have to put start right here. If you name it, if you would have kept it screen GUI, then you put screen GUI right here. So start, we have start dot text. Let's just name this button. But if we put button right there, then we have to name this button. And then button. So player dot then um okay guys, I'm kind of tripping right now. So change this right here. We don't want it script.parent.visible equals false. Instead of doing that, let's do player.player GUI air GUI dot start dot button equals, oh, button dot visible equals false. Let's do that instead, which it should be the same thing, but it's going into the player. Yeah, it's gonna work the same. There's no errors. Okay, so it should work the same but better. All right, now what we need now we can do something else. Now let's make the character anchored, so they have their whole body anchored when they join the game, but whenever they click, then their body parts are unanchored. So let's go inside the player, but in the player, let's get the character. So player.character dot torso character. Let's do wait for, no, player.character find first child. I couldn't think right there. Find first child. So instead of doing player.character.torso, then we could do find first child and then do torso. Make sure it's capitalized like this. Make sure it has a capital T. Dot torso dot anchored equals false. So once they click, then their torso becomes the anchored becomes false. And let's just copy this about 6 times. So they have a torso, they have the head, then right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg. You need a capital A and a capital L. Also, okay. Yeah. So that won't do anything right now. Well, it won't make a change because all our body parts are unanchored right now. So it won't make a difference. But now what we need to do is let's do Control D, duplicate. Let's put it inside Start Gui. Let's just name this anchored. Okay, that's what's wrong. Anchored. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter about the name. Don't worry about it. You can name it whatever you want. So let's delete this right here. Let's do this. Alright, let's just make a variable player equals game dot players dot local player. Local player. Okay, you could have kept that variable earlier, but I just deleted it. Okay, now let's do Control H and find what we want to find is false, and just replace it with true, and then press replace all. So it would be a faster way instead of just changing the text right here, like changing it to whatever it's supposed to be. Okay, now let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, as you can see, I am anchored at the moment. I'm anchored inside, in the sky. If I press start, then I am unanchored. Yes. But, yeah. Well, what you could do is you can make a part. If I can make another tutorial about this, but I'm just gonna say it. What you can do is, if you're experienced enough, you can make a part, and if they touch it, then their anchored becomes true, and then they won't be able to move anywhere. Or like inside a spawn, like you put a spawn area, so they're gonna spawn right there. But then if they touch it, they're anchored. They will become anchored, but if they press the button, then anchored becomes true. If you understand what I mean. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Peace.